Okay, welcome race fans. Here we are tonight at Daytona with IWCR. Glad to be back here with IWCR for another season. And this is going to be a pretty awesome season. They're out here practicing right now tonight for the duels. And this will be the qualifying session here coming up in about 26 minutes for the first duel. They will qualify and they will go odd even. All the odd drivers that qualified will start in the first duel, and the even qualifiers will start in the second duel. So stay with us for that. It's going to be an exciting event here, and this is to qualify for next week. So I got a couple of guys here in the booth with me I do kind of want to talk to. So if you'll give me just a minute, I'll unmute the mic here and I'll talk to Ben Manning first. Ben, are you there?
Yes, sir, Rudy. You got me, bud?
Yes, sir, I got you, bud. Well, I kind of wanted to talk to a couple of the drivers here before the season starts. Ben, are you excited here for another season at IWCR?
Yes, sir, Rudy. I am absolutely excited for it. Been kind of waiting for it all the entire off season, and just trying to get ready for it. And now it's here, and time to get it done.
Well, it's been a long waiting time to get here for the duels. I know it just seems like a long time between seasons. We're ready to get things underway here. Once again, 25 minutes left till qualifying. Are you ready for qualifying, or are you going to try to ride in the back, maybe not qualify that well?
I don't know, to be honest, but it'll kind of dictate as I go. I personally am not much of a plate racer, not real fond of it, but I know it's exciting to watch, and it's that kind of deal. So I'll most likely hang out in the back and just kind of see how the race progresses. But if I get in a good line or get hooked up with a good group of cars that are moving forward, of course I'm going to go with them and help any way I can.
All right, well, we're looking forward to it. We wish you the best of luck out there tonight, Ben, and man, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a tough field here to endure tonight, so make sure you keep the fenders on it. That's the most important thing, buddy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, bud. Good job up there, what you're doing.
Okay, thank you, Ben. Okay, we got Kevin Spalding in here. Kevin, do you have a copy?
I got a copy, Rudy.
Well, Kevin, we talked to Ben there. You kind of heard what his plan is tonight. I know you drivers don't want to give away all your strategies coming in tonight, and I don't want you to give away all your strategies. That's come back to bite me before, as Roger knows.
Yeah.
But what is some plan that maybe you're talking maybe between you and a partner or something? Do you have a plan? Only a 30-lap shootout here tonight, and from what I understand, you guys do have a shortened fuel load, so you will have to make one pit stop. Are you going to try to go for the long road, or are you going to short pit it?
I'm going to kind of follow the group. I've had success being in the back, middle, and the front. It really just depends. I really don't know until I'm doing it. I'm not in an objection to helping anybody to get there towards the front, but we'll have to see what happens.
All right. Well, you got some tough competitors out here, and another tough season underway here at IWCR. Man, I'm telling you what, man, I have yet to see such tough competition. Last season was just absolutely off the chain with the stiffness of competition. And do you think you got enough to hang with these brave bucks that are up there trying to win every race?
We're going to see. I missed a lot of the last season, but this is definitely a great group of drivers, and it's fun each and every week you come out. I lost the pack a little bit here in practice, and man, it's tough. Once you get back there, it's tough.
Yeah, okay. Well, we wish you the best of luck, Kevin. Again, like I told Ben, keep the fenders on. It's going to be the most important thing. Just a little tiny bit of damage on it, it can really make that thing a lot slower. So hopefully you do a good job out there, which I'm sure you will. So we wish you the best of luck, buddy.
Thank you, Rudy, and thanks for your broadcast.
Yes, sir. Okay, William Vandiver, our last of the three here that I wanted to talk to into the booth. You got a copy, sir?
Yes, I do.
Well, William, I don't get to talk to you guys that much. That's why I chose you three. And it's not by any, I don't try to pick anybody out of, I try to pick somebody at random all the time. And usually, Roger's helping me in the booth. I kind of leave it up to him sometimes, but he, him and I've been kind of like, well, you pick them. I know you pick them. So, but I'm glad I got to talk to you, William. I haven't talked to you in an awful long time. Can you maybe fill us in on a little bit of your plan tonight?
Right.
Right.
Try to get through.
Okay. 30 laps, not very much to go on. You can't sit back and wait too awful long to make your move. Are you going to try are you going to try short pitting it?
Well, as far as that, I'm not sure how much fuel we get in the beginning, and I will have to look at all of that and take it from there. It could be a short pit. Now, I might do like Kevin said, follow the crowd. I'm hoping that me and Kevin can get together and we'll team up, because we're teammates in another city, in another area too.
Okay.
But it all depends. I just haven't really. Like I said, I don't know what the fuel is going to be for the qualifying and the 30 lap fuels or whatever, but just have to wait and see.
Okay.
And hopefully I can get this DAV Ford up front.
All right, boy, we got a big junk here on the backstretch going. Wow.
Well, that's why I got off the track, so I could talk and and be out of their way. And
that's a good call. Good call, William. All right.
It's hard enough to race and then try to talk and race at the same time. That's sometimes difficult.
I agree. Well, I'm glad I got the chance to talk to you guys anyhow. And I didn't mean to disrupt your practice, but I wanted to talk to you guys to see, what your plan is. And, and I don't, like I said, I don't expect you guys to tell me all your whole strategy for the night or anything like that. I just, I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of a earful to find out if you've got anything that you can share with us, so.
Oh, yeah.
But,
and I would like to throw out a big thank you to Michael Levy and a few others that went to bat for me to get me back into the Cup Series in this league. But,
Very cool.
And hopefully I could prove myself to be worthy of that.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck out there, William. And again, like I told them guys, keep the fenders on it, keep the rubber side down, and keep her rolling, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's all you can do.
Okay, thank you for talking with me, William.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going to take just a quick little break here. We've got about 18 minutes until qualifying, so if you just give me a couple minutes here, I got a couple things I got to take care of. And I will be right back. Just enjoy.
Rudy, I will, if I'm not in the first one after qualifying, I'll come back and broadcast with you. Otherwise, we'll talk between races.
Okay, yeah, Scott said he kind of wanted the winner to join us too, so that'll be really cool.
Good.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
That'll help you out a bunch, so
yes.
I will talk to you in a little bit, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, 10 minutes left till qualifying, folks, so make sure you got you something to drink and ready to watch us. It's going to be a 30 lapper after qualifying is over here. They will be taking the odd qualifiers first, and then immediately after that there'll be a short pause here while we jump into another server, and that will be the even qualifiers. We'll race that. So stay with us, folks. Don't go nowhere. Hold on, Jeff. What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Welcome to another season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to the race tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting one here. Well, I didn't have plans on talking to four in here tonight, but hey, as long as you're here, what is your plan tonight?
I just want to have fun tonight. Start of a new season. Practice has been a blast. We've been running out there in a pack. We've been doing a pretty good job, and history tells us we're a lot more aggressive in practice than we are in the real race. So hopefully it'll go pretty smooth tonight.
Well, we got lots of fans in chat here wishing everybody good luck out there tonight. So I'm going to wish you the best of luck too, Jeff, and like to see you get that thing into victory lane tonight, brother, so you can join me in the booth after that.
Oh, man, I love being in the booth. Thanks, Rudy. I just want to say hi. Everybody, it's going to be fun.
Okay. Thanks a lot, buddy, and good luck tonight. All right. Jeff Porter in the booth with me there. Another one of the IWCR guys out there going to try his hand at this tonight. So 30 lapper. Just a shout out to everybody here at IWCR tonight wearing a military paint scheme. That is the theme for this season's duels. And just a quick shout out to all of the military folks out there keeping us safe. Thank you, and a salute to you from IWCR and MaxSpeedTV. So thank you very, very much for all you do for us to keep us safe. Thank you. Everybody on pit road right now having a driver's meeting before qualifying, so stay with me, folks. Don't go anywhere. Give them that much needed time to lay down the rules and let everybody know what's going to happen here tonight. So, but hang with me. All right, just a few seconds away here, folks, for qualifying. And like I said, they're getting their last minute instructions here before we do get started. So here's what's going to happen, folks, just so y'all know. They will be going out here with the whole field will be out here qualifying, and they will take the fastest times of everybody, as usual, qualifying. And then they will split them up into two different 30-lap races here, just mimicking the duels in real NASCAR. The odd qualifiers will start the first duel, and the even qualifiers will start the second duel. So, just so you know, okay? All right, we're going to watch. These guys are getting ready here to go to qualifying. I'm not even exactly sure if this is an open qualifying. Nope, not an open qualifying. They do have 10 minutes to qualify, so we'll kind of keep an eye on the qualifying order here as everybody gets ready to go out there and turn their laps. This is a single qualifying. All right, lots of really fast times coming in now. Ooh, Keen with a 46.791. That's pretty wicked fast. Make sure you go down and hit that little gear down in the bottom right hand corner and turn that up to 1080p HD, as we do broadcast here 1080p. And while you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'd like to have our subscribers, and thank you. All right, should be just a couple more minutes left of qualifying here, folks. Let's we'll check it out real quick and just see for the heck of it. We got about 4.5 minutes left of qualifying, so we'll hang out here for a little bit and see. 16th, Christopher. Oh, that's not good, brother. Not good. Yeah, 16th fastest. Wow. Well, that might be a safe place to start, though. You've got some guys in the back of you that are, I think some of these guys back here in the back are kind of taking it a little bit easy, not trying to get up there and just flat out, you know, blow this field away. Keen there with a 46.7. That's a crazy lap right there. Well, let's see how much time they got left here. Should be less than 2 minutes. And as the qualifiers, some of the guys start to leave, the even guys will be leaving, and the odd qualifiers will be staying. So if you're an odd number, you will be racing in this race right here. So that'll be Keene, Hollingsworth, Leiby, Jacobs, Brown, Vandiver, Spalding, Gonzalez, Wilson, Drake, Cogswell, Smallwood, Vining, Powell, and Roberts, looks like. And Moyer. Moyer will be in that one. So this one here will be the odd qualifier. And the next one immediately following this one here, we'll have about a 5 or 10 minute break in between. We'll jump into the other server, and that will be all the even qualifiers in that server. So look for that to take off about 5-10 minutes in between these two. Hopefully all them guys jump in here and watch the race here on YouTube. Christopher, make sure you tell all them guys jump in there and watch the race. Alright, we should be just a few seconds away here. Yes, just a couple of seconds away. So let me get rid of this here. And we are ready to head down to the starting grid whenever they get done here. Sometimes it's a little slow changing over. The servers, apparently they're having some issues tonight too, so that's not helping matters. But we'll get things underway here in just a minute, folks. Dang, I don't know if this thing's ever going to switch over or not. Sure is taking its sweet old time tonight. Almost like the server's stuck. That thing's still counting down from 2 minutes. Wow. Well, that's weird. That's really odd. why that would be doing that, so we'll just have to hang out here and wait a couple more extra minutes, I guess. Hopefully everybody got their friends and family in here watching. I don't know if Daniel Smallwood's mom and dad's watching, but if they are, shout out to them. Hopefully we'll see Daniel run good here tonight. Lots of other visitors could be in chat there. I'm not sure. Let me know who you are, and I can give you a shout out on the air. So we appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight on MaxSpeedTV to watch IWCR here, the duels tonight, leading up to next week's a 250-miler here at Daytona. Man, that's going to be exciting. Starting of the new season here at IWCR. Quick shout out while we got a quick minute here to all of our military personnel giving us safe borders to be able to do what we want to do and do the things that we like to do, such as iRacing. So a big thank you to them. Thank you very, very much, and salute. A very big salute to you. And yes, I have my Steam hooked up to iRacing, and I'm not sure if I like that too well. Every time somebody starts a game, they pop up on there, so I'm not sure if I like that. I'm going to probably disconnect that. Alright, couple seconds left here, folks. About 7 seconds, and we're going to get down here on the grid. Alright, looks like it may go this time. I don't know. Or is it going to count down again? What the heck is going on here with us? I can't, Am I in the wrong server, or what? Yeah, am I in the wrong server? Roger?
Hey, my friend.
Yeah, am I in the wrong server?
Well, the way this was set up is, in order to split it up correctly, they had to set it up as a tournament. So that was only the qualifying session. There'll be a new Yeah, I'm in duel number 2.
Very good. Well, sorry about that, folks. I was totally all wrong about everything. Man, oh man, I'm out there, I guess. Well, we're waiting for the second session to go up, so just hang loose for a minute, folks. Okay, folks, sorry for the long wait. We finally got things sorted out, and we're in here now and ready for these guys to continue on. Now they're going to be practicing just a little bit here, not long. These guys have been practicing for quite a bit the last week or so, but no qualifying. They will be going right to the grid. But I got to thank Roger for helping me out here in the first segment. He's in the second segment, which will be kind of cool, huh?
Be different than normal. Where I'm up here for all of it.
I didn't even look to see, Roger. Where did you qualify?
8th, I think.
Oh, not bad though.
I really screwed up getting into 3. Cost myself probably half a tenth or more.
Somebody I don't see is Galen Gidman in there.
No super speedway stuff for him at IWCR this season, he said.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Gonna take him a break.
Not a bad idea. He's in chat here. Hey Galen, how you doing? 26 people watching right now. That's pretty cool. Get the rest of your friends and family over here to watch it. Come on. Gonna be good. I think some guys have practiced all they want to practice here at Daytona. How much do you need, right, Rod?
When you get 7, 8, 10 cars out there and they're doing 3 wide and everything else, it's actually pretty fun. But the rest of the time, no, I don't need practice at Daytona. Most of these guys don't either. So,
well, Travis joining us in the booth too. All right, good deal.
we figured out we'll just let anybody in here, huh?
I know it, man.
Yeah, I'm honored to be here with you guys. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think this duel will probably be pretty wild based on practice, and everybody kind of has the mentality, let's either win it and start up front, or oh well, we'll wreck and start in the back for the big race.
Well, I just got one question to ask you, Travis. How did Keene beat you on the pole?
I don't know. It's a quick lap he put down. I haven't practiced much as far as the qualifying run, so I figured I wouldn't be up front. I was actually kind of pleased at how far towards the front that I was, but we'll see what happens come race time.
All right. All right, that's all we
Yeah, I got to put my front bumper rubber against the back bumper of that 83 car to start the race.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Hopefully we can make it work out and get on up there to the front and see what we can do.
Yeah, I think you're 2 spots in front of me, actually.
Travis, a little piece of advice to give to you real quick. Go down in the bottom right-hand corner of your taskbar and click on that little speaker. Right-click on it and go up to volume mixer. Are you with me?
Yep.
And turn iRacing down a little bit so you can hear Roger and I good. Just don't forget to turn it back up when the race is over, because you're in the next segment.
Yeah, 10-4.
I mean, that'll help you. That way, it'll help you from walking over us and us walking over you if you can hear us, and we can hear you. So, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood. They're both in chat there, getting ready to watch Daniel. I'm not sure if Daniel's in this segment or not. I don't think. Yes, he is. I'm sorry. My bad. He is in this segment. Cool.
Yeah, looks like he's got the 88 right out there. He was strong in practice. I think he'll have a good run out there tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy, can you do me a favor? Or I'll let him know. Sean Powell needs to join the track. If he's watching the team speak, he's not in race. Please report to the track.
Oh, I don't see him in chat, but Sean Powell, your presence is requested on track. You are to be in this segment if you're watching. Hey, Tommy Lee.
I actually was gonna ask you, Rudy, have you already told everyone that the theme for this season's Duels and Daytona race are all military, as a tribute to all the military?
Well, I did earlier, but there wasn't very many people watching, so if you want to go ahead, knock yourself out.
Yeah, I don't know all the backstory on it, but I mean, every season for this race, beginning of the new season, the duels, and the Daytona 250, it's always themed, and this time it's a tribute to all of the armed forces services. We've got everything from the disabled American veterans to the NSA, the Marines, Army, Air Force, Coast Guard. There's National Guard. There's all kinds of cars out here tonight, so that's why everyone is going to have military stuff. Some of the guys have the Wounded Warrior Foundation on there. I know on the back of Mike Vining's car, he has the Folds of Honor logo on the back of it. Anything that had to do with all the military is on all these cars on here. So it's really kind of cool to see all that stuff.
Well, Tommy's doing a little smack in chat here. I don't know if you're watching or not. He's smacking you down, Roger. He said nobody wants to hear Roger.
Wake up.
Oh, but the peanut gallery is going to come and try to attack Big Daddy. Are you serious? Man, that guy just doesn't know his place, does he?
No. I think it's funny, though.
Oh, me too. I think it's great.
Christopher
Just
Perryman.
realized he's got to deal with me in the next race.
That's right.
Uh-oh, settle it on the track.
That's right.
Dang right.
Okay.
Finch sandwiches for everyone.
Apparently, I wonder if Randall is going to advance the session, or I told him to give me 30 seconds, and it's been about 3 or 4 minutes. But I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. We're having fun here, chatting away in the booth. That's fun.
They don't. They're waiting on one driver.
Oh, Sean Powell. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if he doesn't make it, he's just going to start at the back of the 250 next week.
I guess so. I gave him a shout out in chat here to see if he's listening, if he's in here watching. Sean Powell, you're to report to the race here. You are in this segment. Sean Powell. I don't know if he's watching or not, but if somebody knows how to get a hold of Sean, he needs to be in the race, or they're waiting on him. Apparently not, then.
It's not looking good.
Nope.
Session is advanced.
All right, it's advancing, so. Okay,
So here we go.
Gonna line them up on the grid here in just a second.
30 laps. Gonna have about 19, 20 laps of fuel in the car. And you remember what happened the last season when we did this race in the first duel? Everybody tried to pit on lap 19, and it was a catastrophe.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
let's hope everyone remembers that.
Yes, sir. All right, they are taking the grid, and I don't even know if we even give the rundown here where the grid is. I guess Thomas Keene going to be starting on the pole. On the outside of him is going to be Stephen Hollingsworth, Michael Leiby third, Barry Jacobs fourth, Travis Brown fifth, William Vandiver sixth, excuse me, Kevin Spaulding seventh, Michael Gonzalez eighth, Corey Wilson ninth, Randall Drake 10th, Jonathan Cogswell 11th, Daniel Smallwood 12th, Mike Vining 13th, Joe Roberts 14th, Robert Moyer 15th, and Steven Silver rounding out the field in 16th. All right, Roger, we are ready to go.
Pace car's rolling off pit road right now. About to cut these boys loose for season 6 of the Gen 6 series at IWCR. Non-points race. Really, it's just for a qualifying position for next week race. We'll probably see a little bit of patience with a little bit of aggression, and we'll probably see that from the same drivers during this race.
I'm not sure how much patience we'll see. We'll see how these guys decide to play it out, but it was interesting in practice, so it'll be fun to see if they decide to go for it all here from lap 1 or just decide to sit and ride until the pit stop.
I'm getting reports here from Paul Crumry saying that Sean is having problems and he won't be racing, so just as long as he knows he will be starting at the back of the field next week.
That's too bad.
Yeah. All right, lights are off. Roger, get them going here, brother.
All right. Been waiting for this for a while now. What have we been off? About a month?
It's been a while. Well, you've been off.
Yeah, I've been off. Sorry. But Friday nights have been clear for about a month, so 16 drivers, 30 laps. Going to look for pit stops sometime between lap 15 and 20, and it'll be a one-stop race. And we've run several of these caution-free over the last few seasons, so let's see if these boys can cut one out right here. All right, pace car's about to make the hard left, and there it goes. Green flag in the air. Duel number 1 underway. Thomas Keene with a really nice start right there. He's pulled up about 3 or 4 car lengths. He's probably going to pay for that when they come off turn 2.
Oh, no doubt at all. I mean, they'll gather him up and pass him up like he's sitting still.
I think he was smart enough to realize he needed to drag the brake just a touch right there, let them guys get there before they got to turn 1. We got a couple guys already dropping back off the pack. Steven Silver, maybe Robert Moyer dropping back.
Yeah, them guys already falling back, yeah, and that's probably not a bad thing. That's by design, I'm sure. They want to kind of ride back there a little bit. They are going to have to work together, though, because they're evenly matched all the way up through. We got even number here. Next race, I think we're going to be odd, aren't we? Maybe not.
I think
maybe.
An odd number of drivers, maybe. But, you know, and I don't know, Travis maybe wants to weigh in on this. I know if you qualified and you're running in the Duel, you're in next week. All of this is about how close to the front you're going to start. I'm not really going to hold a whole lot back for very long.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. You know, some guys may want to sandbag towards the end and start in the back of the big race next week, you know, just to avoid any big wreck that could happen early on.
3 wide.
Yeah, I think a lot of other guys are going to be going for it, you know, straight off the bat. But yeah, we got 3 wide battle here going into turn 3.
Yeah, Travis Brown right up the middle, and looks like the 91 there of Barry Jacobs is going to duck in behind him. And who's that leaving up on the high side, hung out to dry?
That is Michael Gonzalez got pushed up there by Barry Jacobs and then just got dropped like a hot potato right there.
Yes, he did, and he's going backwards pretty quick.
Yeah, he went from being about 4th to about 8th right now, real fast.
Well, Keene leading the first 2 laps with Hollingsworth on his tail. Nobody pushing right now. Everybody trying to keep their motors cool, and that's what they're going to have to do all the way through this race until we get down to the last couple of laps. So, and they got pit stops to take care of in between there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm with Travis. I think I'm just going to try to get what we can get, and if things work out, great. And if they don't, hey, you're still in the race next week. So,
Corey Wilson into actually him and Daniel Smallwood swapping places there every now and then, but Smallwood back to the 9th place right now. Cogswell in 10th. Randall Drake into 11th.
That outside lane is definitely building some momentum, but on the inside there, you've got Keene, Hollingsworth, and Leiby, teammates right there. I'm sure all 3 of those guys are working together.
Yeah, they're not going to give up that inside line, I am sure. They're, really working at it. Travis Brown now up on the high side, and that could be for the lead. And not that they don't get any bonus points for leading the lap or anything, so this is all about just who wins the race here tonight, who's starting position for next week. It looks like Travis Brown's going to dump off the 91 of Barry Jacobs.
I'll guarantee you Barry will remember that later in the race.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't good. Man, you just don't dump off your wingman like that.
Not if you ever want his help again.
That's right. Barry Jacobs kind of fell back just a little bit there. He goes back to the 4th place. And he's got a little help there from Michael Gonzalez. Those 2 may be able to work their way back up toward the front.
Well, I talked to Travis before the race for a couple of minutes, and he said, I'm just going to go out there and be aggressive. I'm going to the front, and when I get there, I want to try to stay there.
Well, that might work for him. Boy, they're dumping off Barry Jacobs now. Gonzalez drops to the inside. And you can see Barry Jacobs going backwards real quick. Nobody working with him.
Everybody said, hey, Barry, thanks for the push. Now, go to the back.
Yeah.
He is a lonely man.
That's a bummer.
Yes, he is.
That's a bummer. I hate that when that happens to me. It's like you got leprosy or something.
And nobody is even thinking about going out there.
No.
You know, his memory's getting longer and longer with Travis Brown. It comes down later in the race, him having to push him. I don't think that'll happen.
Nope.
Now, he had a little gap right there in front of Drake, and he did not take it.
Yep. Now he's going to fall in. Looks like he may fall in behind Randall. I'm not sure. No, he's still not bringing it down the hill. It looks like he does now. There he goes. And he falls.
He's in between a couple of Fords now, so maybe those 3 Fords are trying to get together and work.
Well, he's fell clear back to 12th place now, as they are nose to tail all the way from the front to the back.
Yeah, you got a 1.5 seconds from the front to the back.
That's wild.
And you know, all those guys that were straggling and dropping back when the green fell have all caught right back up to the pack.
Michael Libby in 4th place. Come right here to complete another lap, and that will make Travis Brown lead yet another lap. Lap number 4, he'll lead. His 4th lap. Let me rephrase that. That's lap number 8.
Looks like we got a couple guys trying to build this outside line again. The 55 of Corey Wilson, the 6 of Joe Roberts, and the 9 of Randall Drake.
Yeah, they're probably hoping for somebody. Yeah, see, somebody did pull out in front of them, and that'll give them a little bit of draft up there. I believe, who is that?
It's a 00 car.
Kevin Spaulding.
That's Kevin Spaulding.
Okay, I thought it was Daniel Smallwood. Okay, you are right. Hard for me to see from where I was at, and that'll help them kind of pull up on him. That's going to bring Corey Wilson into the 8th spot right now. Everybody on that low line just not giving a square inch of real estate to anybody. They do not want to lose that low line draft. Joe Roberts into 9th. As he stays right on the back bumper there, Corey Wilson.
You know, I'm looking through the field. This is a heavily Army favored race right here.
Oh, yeah?
If I had to pick, I'd say an Army car should win it. I mean, there's like 5 of them out there.
Man. I was kind of thinking that it would be a little overkill on the National Guard cars, but I see a lot of Air Force cars out there tonight, too.
Yeah, and all the Air Force cars look really good, too. Every one of them looks really good.
Well, pretty good battle going on here between them guys, and we'll see if we can get up here maybe on Travis Brown and check out what it looks like back from his car, as he's still leading Thomas Keene in tow. Corey Wilson up on the high side. And he is working with Kevin Spaulding.
Pitting on the lap.
Guys.
Now, this is the short pit.
Yes.
These are guys that are taking a serious chance right now.
Yep. They're going to, boy, they fell right out of the racing groove there to come down pit road. Short pitting, 20 to go. They can make it from here on fuel. So, boy, this really throws a clinker into it.
They're absolutely cutting it close. And now if I'm those other guys, especially, you know, Brown and Spaulding, Wilson, Roberts, I'm pushing like nobody's business until we pit.
Okay, fuel only for them guys, and that was Thomas Keene. Let's see, Thomas Keene, Stephen Hollingsworth, Michael Livey, Michael Gonzalez, and Daniel Smallwood.
And Rudy, the benefit to that is if the caution were to come out in the next couple laps before everybody else pits, then they will cycle back to the front, and then probably with the caution laps.
Oh, we got a wreck on pit road. Wreck on pit road. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but we got a wreck. Looks like Jonathan Cogswell, I'm seeing. Looks like he's, man, and it looks like maybe he towed.
And Randall went out through the grass there. He's back on the track.
Oh, Cogswell turned right across you in front of Drake right there, like he downshifted and lost the whole car.
Yeah.
No caution. There is no caution.
Nope. They're off and going, so that put Kevin Spaulding actually is still considered our leader right now. And he's got Corey Wilson working with him, and they are not going to do the short pit thing. They're
Doesn't
gonna
look
stay
like
up
it
there.
anyway.
And Robert Moyer staying out with them in third. William Vandiver now 4.9 seconds behind them guys. Out there all by himself, nobody to work with him. But Randall Drake is going to lead this group around, and he did not pit.
He's got a ton of damage
Yep.
on that car.
He did not stop in his pit, so he's going to have to pit. But that puts Hollingsworth in the lead once the other guys do pit. We'll keep an eye
They
on.
just went around Joe Roberts, who came out of the pits, and now he's going to tag in the back of that behind. Looks like maybe Smallwood.
Corey Wilson now considered the leader, and Kevin Spaulding second. Robert Moyer third. William Vandiver fourth. Randall Drake fifth, and he's about to be gobbled up here in about another 9 seconds or 10 seconds by Hollingsworth, Libby, Keene, and Gonzalez. Those guys all did their short pit. Cogswell and Silver on pit road with damage.
Yeah, going back and looking at that, Cogswell looks like he just downshifted one gear too many. That car just snapped left across Drake's nose and just it destroyed both cars.
17 laps.
Yeah, that's so easy to do getting on pit road here, especially in this Gen 6 car. It is definitely treacherous trying to go from 195 miles an hour down to 60 miles an hour.
And when you downshift, it always makes the rear wheels hop, and that's so hard to control under braking.
All right, let's go back through the field here. Is William Vandiver now 10.2 seconds back. Has not been on pit road yet. Randall Drake went to come down pit road, but didn't make it. Got a lot of damage on that car, probably trying to make the best of it. Michael Libby now in 6th place, pulling Thomas Keene. Michael Gonzalez in 8th. Daniel Smallwood 9th. Joe Roberts 10th. Stephen Hollingsworth 11th. Barry Jacobs and Travis Brown back here in 12th and 13th. Looks like Steven Silver back out on the track. Not sure how much damage he's got, but looks like he's kind of going slow around there. Still waiting to see when these leaders are going to pit.
Well, I guarantee it'll be in the next 5 laps.
They're calling for Vandiver in chat here. Stephen Pearson shouting for William Vandiver to win it.
Sorry, Travis. I was going to say that Randall Drake finally just got swallowed up by that group with, Roberts, Hollingsworth, Libby, Smallwood, all those guys.
Sure did. He goes back to 11th now, and he's going to be swallowed up here by 12th and 13th. Barry Jacobs and Travis Brown in just a couple of laps. Corey Wilson still out front, have not pitted yet. We're waiting to see when they're going to come down pit road.
Not this time.
Going to be a fuel-only stop by all these guys. No tires. Hopefully everybody got their tires unchecked. I believe Robert Moyer will probably come down with them.
Yeah, they're going to be doing this time.
Okay. Get a close-up of Joe Roberts' car. Well, we already did that, but let me see if I can find him here. I'll get as close up as I can. There you go. And I can zoom in a little closer, but is that close enough, Galen?
Getting ready to come in here.
No, they went right on by. Leaders went on by pit road again.
Oh, wow. I thought they were coming in this time.
Yeah, it sounded like they boarded there, and I think they're planning on coming in this lap.
Okay. William Vandiver is 4th place. He'll probably have to pit too He's probably hoping that he can pit with them guys, but he is 20 seconds back, so there's no way he's going to be able to catch their draft. Galen said perfect. All right, here they come down pit road.
Well, that's kind of a gangly looking entry right there. They didn't stay together very well.
Well, I'll tell you what,
He came in there hot.
Yeah, they were doing some serious wheel hopping. I heard them.
Well, that other group is in the middle of the backstretch when they were in the middle of pit road. It's about exactly half a lap, give or take a few feet.
Well,
interesting to see if they get back in.
Tires going on Corey Wilson's car.
Uh-oh, that'll put him out of it.
Well, he did right side. He got out behind Kevin Spaulding. So, but here comes the leaders, guys. Well, the potential leaders coming by.
Yeah, they're the leaders now because they'll never get up to speed and off of turn 2 by the time that group goes by. And I've been watching that group of 6 cars, and they've been doing a really, really smart thing. They put the guy out front and push till the second guy gets warm. Everybody else just kind of hangs back, and then that guy goes to the back of the line.
Yep.
And they've just been using the front car as the leader the whole time.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, if you've got several guys that will commit to that, you can really make some time, and they've been doing it ever since they came out of the pit stall there. So they've been making great time the last about 6, 8, 10 laps.
Yes, sir. Joe Roberts now out in the lead. Stephen Hollingsworth second. Keene in third. Gonzalez fourth. Smallwood fifth. Libby sixth. And they've got a 4.5 second lead over Travis Brown and Barry Jacobs right now.
Well, we just reached 10 to go.
So short pitting could be the answer. So that might be something you guys can throw in your little bag of strategies going into round 2. And you don't have to say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Don't worry. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm absolutely not saying nothing. I'll work that out with the guys I know I want to work with right before race time.
There you go. Hollingsworth now taking the lead. Keene in second. Them guys just keep switching it up, and boy, that's what it's got to do. Now it's just a matter of who's going to be there at the end. Now when it comes down to the end of this, it's all bets are off. There is no teammates anymore. It's every man for himself.
I'm willing to bet that with about 5 to go, you start seeing these boys start fanning out and racing just a little bit. They'll have built up a big enough lead that with 5 to go, they can probably do that. And that other group won't be a factor.
Yeah, they've fallen back. Travis Brown and Barry Jacobs are back 5.1 seconds now behind that group. So them guys are really hauling the mail right now. Up in the front. Barry Jacobs there in 8th. Kevin Spaulding 9th. Corey Wilson 10th. Robert Moyer now in 11th has kind of lost the draft of everybody. Nobody to work with, but he's going to come in 11th here. William Vandenberg way back in 12th place. Nobody working with him. Randall Drake a couple of laps down. And still out there struggling with that damage and has not... Well, no, I take that back. He did make his pit. Okay, he did stop for his pit stop. And Steven Silver still just kind of putsying around the track, riding around on the apron.
You know, Rudy, we've been caution-free.
Yeah.
Even though we've had that incident getting into pit road, we've been caution-free. So this is going by pretty fast. I mean, we're coming down. It's going to be 7 to go right here.
Yes, sir.
Ain't going to be but a lap or 2 more, and I promise you we'll start seeing guys start racing.
Oh, yeah. Jonathan Cogswell's in chat, and he said, yep. Said, blew it, shifted down too much coming into pits. So there you have it, right out of the horse's mouth. Thomas Keene now in the lead. Gonzalez second. So what do you think, Roger? They're going to team up 2 by 2 by 2?
I bet we're going to see 2 rows of 3 before it's all done with if they all stay together.
Okay. They're going to race it to the end.
Yeah, we'll probably see that somewhere between the 5 and 3 to go. And because nobody wants to finish 6th. Everybody wants to win, so.
Well, now they've been switching. what's to say that the guy up front might say, I'm not ready to switch. I don't want to switch. I'm going to ride right here, and we're going to race it to the end.
And the guy behind him is going to go to the outside and take somebody with him who wants to, try to go to the front and get a win here.
Well, there goes Keene. He will be going to the back now, and that will give the lead up to Michael Gonzalez.
Nope. Here's where everything starts to split up.
Ah, I see. Hollingsworth going to get right up there with him. And Hollingsworth paint did change there.
Yeah, I noticed that. He was one of the 4 or so Army cars I saw out there.
Right, yeah. Well, Thomas Brander saying no more falling to the back now. No, sir. Michael Gonzalez.
Here they come. They went back to the outside as soon as he got back there with Libby.
Oh, let's ride along.
Well, maybe that's not Libby, that's Keene.
Oops, wrong camera. There we go. Riding along with Keene. And let's see if Hollingsworth and him can get a run on this outside. They got to get up there and get by Smallwood and Gonzalez. And you can bet right now, 5-4 to go. They're not going to give up too awful hard or too easy right now. I'm telling you, they are pushing all they can without overheating.
With 4 to go, there's still a little bit of time. The odd man out of that deal is actually the 6 car, Joe Roberts, because the rest of those guys are all teammates.
Yeah, but why are they letting him out to dry like that? He helped them get where they're at.
It's down to the end. There is nothing.
Oh, 3 wide
left.
Hollingsworth going up the middle.
On a lap car too.
Oh my! I was getting a little nervous right there.
I think they just needed to switch.
Yep.
Hollingsworth was getting warm, so.
All right, 3 laps to go.
This is going to be dicey right here.
Yep, Libby in 4th right now. Keene in 5th. And they're still all right there together, all 6 of them, and that's good because I didn't want to see them leave Joe Roberts out to dry.
Now we've got 3 wide.
Oh, here we go.
I think if I was a 6 car right there, I might have went on and pushed on up on the 75 up the middle, and we'd have raced this out 3 wide.
Boy, Hollingsworth up in front now as Keene give him a push. Daniel Smallwood going to be 3rd. Libby 4th. Joe Roberts back to 5th. And rounding out that bunch, Michael Gonzalez. Let's go back here real quick. We got 2 laps to go. Travis Brown, Kevin Spaulding, that group back here, 5.9 seconds and falling. Kevin Spaulding 8th. Corey Wilson 9th. And Barry Jacobs 10th. Robert Moyer 22 seconds behind him in 11th.
The one thing I know about this setup, it does not suck up from very far back with any real speed. It takes a long time to pull up on the guy in front of you, even when someone's pushing you sometimes. And Roberts is actually getting there now, but I thought he was going to struggle for another lap getting there.
And they've got a run there. They're going to trot to the outside.
Yes, sir.
It's a good time for it with 2 to go. But he got left out. He just got shuffled out.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
he was the odd man out.
Yeah, he's not a teammate, and that's just that's just the way it is. Unfortunate for him.
He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he's going to get this. He's going to wind up finishing 6th out of that group right there. But look at him racing it up here in the front right now. Hollingsworth not sure where he wants to go, high or low. Keene getting stuck up on the high side, and Joe Roberts going to work with him.
Yeah, they're trying to get the best finishing position they can.
They get together.
Libby, and now 3 wide. Is this going to work?
Oh boy, Joe Roberts up the middle, coming to the white or checkered flag, and it looks like Hollingsworth's going to win it, and Smallwood 2nd. Holy
Roberts, Gonzalez, and Keene. So Keene got shuffled out of the lead and ends up finishing at the back of that pack in 1 lap.
Holy smokes. Well, hopefully Hollingsworth's going to get his butt in here and help me commentate the next race. We're going to just give him a quick talk here if he's in here. We're going to talk to him just briefly if he's in here. We're going to get him up here with us.
We'll do a quick rundown here. Stephen Hollingsworth wins the first duel. Daniel Smallwood 2nd. Michael Libby finishes 3rd. Joe Roberts 4th. Michael Gonzalez 5th. Thomas Keenan 6th. Travis Brown 7th. Corey Wilson 8th. Barry Jacobs 9th. Kevin Spaulding 10th. Robert Moyer finishes 11th. 12th to William Vandiver, Randall Drake in 13th. 14th to Steven Silver. Jonathan Cogswell finishes 15th, and Mike Vining finishes 16th.
All right. Well, congratulations to Stephen Hollingsworth. Did we get him up here? Yes, Stephen. Just a quick, brief interview. You guys worked together really well up there. Was that all planned up? And what was you doing, man? You were making your car about 50 feet wide there in them last couple laps, weren't you?
Yeah, it was pretty intense. All those guys are teammates in this league, and we worked really well together. We had to plan to pit on lap 10, and we all did. We all got in there clean, got out clean, and it was game over once that happened. And we just somehow I lucked out on that.
Yeah,
we were going to race
that.
Yeah, we were going to race each other clean there at the end, so we can start up front next week. And proud of them. Did good.
All right. Well, we're gonna apparently. I guess you're gonna help me in the booth on the next one. Yeah.
All right, go.
Yeah, I think you got suckered into that one, buddy.
All right. Oh, teammate Townsend's up here. Is he gonna stay in here?
He's got to go
be on the track.
Yeah, he's going down to race now. See, these guys are going they're in the next segment, so you're stuck here with me.
Cool. Go get it, Townsend.
Certainly do our best.
Well, congratulations to you, Stephen. You win round 1. That puts you on the pole for next week. Are you happy about that?
Are you sure? Pole or third place?
It should start him third.
Oh, third? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, teammates be 1, 2, 3, 4, or something like that.
Okay. Well, we're going to head over to the next segment here. So
You'll be like 1-5, won't you? 1, 3, 5.
Yeah, something like that.
You guys all have
for
the
Townsend.
inside row.
I want Townsend to win so he get 4th place.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Hey now, come on.
all right, folks, we'll just give us a couple minutes here, and we'll be right back with round 2.
Yeah, thank you, Rudy. Say hello to everybody, and go Townsend. Yeah. I think it was one other person, wasn't it, King?
Yeah, there's Tony.
Oh, yeah, Tony. Can't forget my best friend, Tony.
But that was still a great race. I mean, we had 5 of our 7 teammates out here racing tonight in one split, so that was really helpful tonight. But hopefully Travis and Tony, they can bring it home for all time.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, it's going to be interesting here how these guys shake up their strategy. We see people do like what they did in the last race with me and Hollingsworth and all them, we pit early, or will they actually go the full run? It's going to be interesting, but I think it's definitely going to be a fun race.
Well, I think after watching last race, the short pit was definitely the way to go if you can get 6 guys out there.
Yeah, all gotta work together, though.
Yeah, we kind of had the more of the cars too than their packs. So we kind of already, once we got out of the pits, we knew that we had it once they stayed out all those extra laps. So that definitely did help us.
Alright, King, I need help getting into this room.
What happened, man?
It says I'm not tournament ineligible.
Oh, just go through your spectators.
What do I do after that?
Go to spectators, watch Ghost Crew Spot, hosted races, and then IWCR.
Oh, gotcha.
Where last field looked like it was Army heavy, looks like this one's Air Force heavy, and that makes me happy.
I don't know, there's a lot of National Guard in the front.
Yeah, well, I just counted like 4 Air Force cars, and I did 6 years in the Air Force, so I always look for those Air Force cars.
Well, thank you for your service there, man. Yeah, my uncle was in, my grandpa and my uncle were in the Air Force for about 30 years, so. 28 years, my bad, 28. We have 30 seconds until we advance here, Rudy.
Round 2 coming up, folks. I think I had my mic muted on that one. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. All right, 16 drivers in the last segment and 16 drivers in this one, so this will be a good turnaround here. Again, make sure you get everybody in here to watch us race. Everybody stuck around to watch you race. You got to stick around and watch them race. Well, Thomas, do you want to get them going?
Yes, sir, Rudy. I can definitely do that.
All right, I appreciate that, buddy. It's good to have you guys helping me, and man, I appreciate that very much.
No
Thanks for having us, Rudy.
Yeah, anything, it's a pleasure to be up here. Definitely see how these duels are from the booth.
There you go.
Alright, folks, pace cars coming off of turn 4. Nathan Sedlick and John Schwecker will lead them to the green here. For 30 laps here at Daytona for Duel 2, pace cars in. Green, green, green. Sedlick hits the gas, and Travis Townsend right there with him as they go into, across the line. Looks like Nathan and Townsend got great starts. Everyone else, like Roger and them, not that great of a start. I can probably see Schwecker getting behind Townsend, which he is going to do.
Yep, John Schwecker dives it right to the bottom. Roger Wagner right there in 4th place. Ken Worley, for all you Ken Worley fans, I don't know if anybody's out there still rooting for Ken Worley. His family used to watch him every week, but I don't know. I guess the party porch ain't partying anymore. Weather's been too cold.
And Schwecker and Townsend go to the lead at lap 1. They wasted no time getting to the lead.
Yes, sir. They could be. That could be a system right there working out that them two could just go on to win this thing. Boy, look at Schwecker pushing him.
Sorry, Rudy.
Schwecker Schwecker pushing the crap out of Townsend right now.
Yeah, he's still pushing, and they're already about 3 tenths ahead. They won't get far away, but they can definitely be a killer duo. They just got to be careful. Schwecker doesn't want to get that engine too hot, because Roger and them can definitely get a good run and just go right by them.
Yeah, it looks like Nathan Sedlick and Roger Wagner coming up on the back of Schwecker really fast here.
Yeah, but it looks like they're going to stay just right. That's probably the best thing to do. It looks like everyone's running single file.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. You guys did that for a little while. It kind of got a little racy up front for a couple laps, and then, you know, some guys tried to march up to the side. Well, we've got somebody taking a bit on that outside.
Oh, Christopher Perryman.
Yes,
and Tommy Lee.
Yep, not wasting any time. I'm not really sure if I updated.
Pretty wide in the back of the pack there.
Looks like Sedlick and Roger Wagner are taking a look.
Sedlick falls back down into place right behind Schweikert. Now Schweikert had to back off there. He was probably getting pretty warm. And now Schweikert goes high, opened the door on the bottom, and Sedlick slipped it right in there. Townsend goes up the hill to pick up Schweikert now.
While Perryman's getting a draft on the outside, going to the front.
And Townsend just almost took the nose off Nathan Sedlick there.
Oh, and boy, up to the lead. Travis Townsend again. And Nathan Sedlick there, Roger Wagner in 3rd. Townsend was up there with Schweikert for a minute, but he said, no, if I do that, I'm going to lose this point. Now Schweikert wants to go down in there in front of Worley, but boy, he doesn't want to get off as Perryman is willing to work with him.
Yeah, and Worley or Schweikert are teammates, so I wouldn't be surprised if they get hooked up as well. But Perryman and Schweikert, they can be a strong duo as well.
Oh yeah, Perryman's a heck of a good pusher, and so is Schweikert. So yeah, that could be a deadly twosome right there, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and here they go. They got to run.
Yes, sir. It's right along.
Got a great run.
Right along here with Perryman and Schweikert. Boy, Man, I'm telling you, look at the horsepower. And Schweiker dumps Perryman off. What? What is up with people dumping other people off? I don't get that.
Engines get too hot on the outside. They got to, or they're going to blow up.
Yeah, it does get hot really quickly, so I wasn't surprised that happened, but also I am confident they got a huge run off turn 2 there.
Yeah, they both could have cleared, but now Perryman goes all the way back to 6th place.
And on the radio there, Schweiker did apologize to Perryman for dumping him off there.
Wow.
I don't know if that really helps. I think it just rubs more salt in the wound.
Yep. DeAndre Artis on the bottom, on the inside of Christopher Perryman. When Perryman just kind of falling back, goes back to 8th. Now looks like Jason Miller. No, that ain't Jason Miller. That is Thomas Brandner is going to pick up Christopher Perryman. And that's a good duo right there.
Ooh, Tony kind of come up and get Perryman, and that was almost correct.
Oh, up into the wall. Brandner up into the wall, gets that bumper hook, it looked like.
Still green.
He's going to be way out of shape and going to have damage on that car, I'm sure. He is not going to be up to full speed. Let's take a look at the right front fender on that. Oh, he's got some serious damage on that car. Doggone it. Sedlick, let's see, Roger Wagner in 4th. Ken Worley Fit, Tony DeGennaro up to the 6th place. Looks like Tommy Lee maybe up on the high side there looking for somebody to help him. He's ahead of Christopher Perryman. Those two could get working together.
I believe they are teammates.
Yes, sir. And Stephen Pearson is in that team as well. So they're probably maybe communicating with Jeff Porter right there, and he may go with them. The 4 of them could march right toward the front if they can stay nose to tail. It's really a shame about Brandner, though. Man, oh man, he waited all this time to go out there and race. And, man, that's a shame.
Yeah, it is. You know, I don't know why they're not trying to single file. You know, 'cause if they want to pit here soon, they got to get back in line. I would think short pitting would be the way to go. I mean, even if you do get back up ahead of the front leaders, they would have to pit if caution does come out and you can stay out.
Look at Tommy Lee up on the high side. Somebody come up in front of him. Roger Wagner come up in front of him and slowed him up. Boy, what a run to him and Perryman had there. But Tommy Lee
going away.
Yep, Tommy Lee is not going to go.
I'm expecting pit stop here for the next 2 laps, I think. But here comes Perryman and Tommy. They're getting
yes, sir.
huge run here.
Perryman's a good pusher. If you give him that, you know, and I can probably pretty much assure you that Tommy Lee is not going to dump Perryman off. He's going to take Perryman with him, and they're going to go right on by Schweikert and Townsend up there.
Looks like Perryman either got hot or just the car didn't stick to one in the corner there. He kind of drifted up the track and lost connection.
Yeah, that's
well, we have 2 people, have teammates, Kenner and Miller in the back there pitting.
Riding along here on Roger Wagner's car, you see Tommy Lee on the outside. He's trying to slide down there and get a little side draft off of Roger.
Ooh, Perryman cut off Worley there on the inside. There was some smoke.
And that left Tommy Lee up on the high side. Now he comes down in behind Roger Wagner.
We might see some pit stops here.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get into pit stop formation here.
Yeah. We'll watch and see if anybody does.
Here we go. Townsend Schweiker pitting.
Short pit. Boy, they're coming in there way hot. Way hot. I don't know how Schweiker got that load. I really don't.
Good job, all them guys pitting in clean.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a really good job.
All right, we shouldn't see any tire changes, but you never know. Looks like Nathan Sedlick and Roger Wagner in that group stayed out. Schweikert out first. Townsend second.
But Tommy Lee passing everybody on the outside.
Tommy Lee with a great pit stop.
But out front, Nathan Sedlick, Roger Wagner, DeAndre Artis in third, and now they're coming down. They gave it that one extra lap buffer, so these guys all pitting together right here. Well, I don't know if we've seen anybody speeding there or not, but boy, that looked pretty. They were coming in there pretty hot, guys.
Yeah, they were. I think we were okay, but that was really close. Wow, even with Kenner and Miller hitting early, they blew right by Townsend and Lee and Schweikert. They pitted one lap early. It was only them two.
Okay, everybody in and out of pit road. The only one that has not been on pit road is Thomas Brandner, which is now the leader, but he's going to get swallowed up real quick by DeAndre Artis and crew coming up behind him. DeAndre now trying to get off of pit road.
It looks like Pearson, got Porter, Pearson, and Porter, Pearson, and Wagner all together. Those three are all teammates. I know that one.
Yeah, Jake Miller and Michael Kinner have already done their pit stops, and they are leading right now. As Michael Kinner actually is not in the lead yet. He's still 12 seconds behind Thomas Brandner, our leader, but they're going to reel him in real quick because he's got nobody to work with, and he's got that damage on that car too. Yeah, Brandner all by himself out here. Jake Miller in third. Boy, and them guys, Tommy Lee and that crew are about catching them right there. Boy, they caught right up to them. Schweikert in that group.
74 and 73 getting black flags for not entering the backstretch on time.
Uh-oh.
74 and the 73?
Yep, the two leaders.
Oh, boy.
That's going to slow up that pack. I think that'll let Roger Wagner and all them catch up. Oh, caution's out, and that changed everything.
Where's the caution?
I think the admin threw it.
Yep, admin thrown caution.
I don't know what for.
Wow. Well, Brander coming around to catch up to this could be kind of this could play into Brand.
Like Drake did not mean to throw that caution.
This could play into Brandner's hand though, because he needed to pit. He's got a little bit of damage on that car. It may put him at the back of the pack, but at least he'll be caught up to the pack this time. Maybe if he can get somebody to work with him back there and stay in the draft with them guys, he might be all right.
He gets that damage fixed up enough, he'll be able to stay in the draft.
Yeah.
So
Michael Kinner, Jason Miller. You're saying they got black flag for entering on the in turn one?
Yeah, I think this played into their hands because them pitting a lap too early, I don't think they would have been able to make it if it would have went green.
It looks like they're gonna Randall's gonna give them black flags, and they're gonna need to serve it on the green.
Oh boy,
that's too bad for them guys.
Yeah, it was. They had the strategy perfect. They pitted one lap early, and they got around Schweikert and them fairly quick.
Well, it's going to put Brander in the lead, but he's going to come down pit road, and it looks like the other guy's coming down pit road too.
Yeah, they're going to go try to get to the back here and just stay there.
That's going to put Tommy Lee out front. Schweikert second, Travis Townsend third, DeAndre Artis fourth, Nathan Sedlick fifth, Jeffrey Porter up to sixth, Stephen Pearson seventh, Roger Wagner eighth, Ken Worley ninth, and Tony DeGennaro 10th. All right, caution thrown by the admins here with 14 to go now. Would you say it was accidentally thrown by the admin? Would you say?
That's what it looks like I was hearing from Drake. It looks like he did not mean to throw that caution, and he said he messed up everybody's race.
Oh, man.
Now, I don't know if Drake has got his button pre-programmed for it, and he meant to give a black flag out, and he accidentally clicked it. We don't know what happened.
Okay, okay.
But this just makes the situation a whole lot better. Everyone's going to be crammed up. We're going to see some serious 3-wide action, I think, for the win here, at least 2 wide.
Yeah, we may see another caution, too, now that they're all bunched up.
Sadly, I think that, who knows, even with these the black flags that Kenner and Miller are getting, if a caution comes out, they might be definitely left.
Well, Brander, I was going to take a look at his car here. He's coming around, going to try to get caught up to the field. No resets in this race, and with still just a little bit of damage on that right front corner. It looks like he got most of it fixed, so he might not be in too bad a shape.
No, I think that car will handle okay in the draft. I don't know if he's going to be able to lead a pack, but he'll be able to push.
Yep. As he comes around to catch up to the tail end of the field, Ben Manning back in 15th place. We really haven't talked about Ben Manning today, and Paul Crumry back here. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button as long as you're in there. We do like to have our subscribers here at MaxSpeedTV. Well, lights are off on the pace car. We're going back green this time. And Steven, I'm going to give you the honors, brother. Get them going here.
Yes, sir. Alright, folks. Townsend bringing them down. Swackert on the outside. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Here we go. Bring them home, boys.
Actually, it was Tommy Lee out front. Now Townsend right behind him.
I figured I'd screw that up.
I wouldn't. Oh, you're fine. I wouldn't doubt it to see them two get together. I was talking to Tommy Lee earlier today, and he said that him and Townsend had a plan. So I don't know. We'll see. See if Townsend's going to stay with Tommy Lee or Schweikert.
Yeah, they are being cute, but in the same paint schemes.
Yep. Tommy was kind of in a pinch for a paint scheme today, and he went and stole Townsend's. Well, Schweikert went way out on the outside there, but now DeAndre Artis is hooking up with Schweikert, and that could be that. Boy, they're going for the lead here with 11 to go. Tommy Lee leads that lap, but boy, I don't know. This could be interesting here coming up to the end of this. Now let's see if Schweikert's going to dump off his partner, DeAndre Artis, when he gets there, if he does. He's got a couple of pretty tough competitors here with Tommy Lee and Travis Townsend. Them two, boy, I'll tell you what, they both have got a lot of wins under their belts at super speedways. I probably hundreds each. So.
And this is getting good with DeAndre Artis and John Swicker on the outside, Townsend and Lee on the inside. This is going to be a really good battle.
Jeff Porter right into it, and it looks like Michael Kinner, Jason Miller did have to serve that black flag, and they're just now getting going here, coming down the back stretch, and they're way back behind the pack, 36 seconds behind the pack, which puts them not far ahead of the pack, actually.
I'm going to see what Sedlick, Porter, and Roger can do. They're all teammates of RPM, and I think they can get hooked up, and they might be a threat. They got RPM, you got 99, 89, 31, 35, 89, all in one little row here.
I'm going to ride along with Mr. Sedlick here, and we're looking ahead from him at this bunch battling it up here in the front, and just with nowhere to go right now. They just got to ride it out, coming to 8 to go this time by. Tommy Lee's still ahead by just about a car length ahead of Schweikert. Schweikert now ahead just a hair. It's right along with Travis Townsend. As you can see, Schweikert trying to get down there and get that side draft. That's really important. Looks like Tommy Lee leads that lap, but boy, I'm telling you, not by much. Maybe a fender. Townsend trying to get a little air in the radiator now and then. Boy, this is turning into be a awesome finish here, guys.
And this battle is not going to end until it's pretty much the battle of whoever gets hot first.
Yep, it's not going to end until either they wreck or somebody blows a motor or something. You just never know. Schweikert gets a pretty good run down the backstretch, but going into turn 3, Tommy Lee comes back on the inside. Townsend right there. Here we're coming to the line. Going to be 7 laps to go. They're not really getting all that racy yet. Nobody really pushing that much. Townsend just bumping Tommy Lee a little bit to kind of keep him ahead of Schweikert, so Schweikert don't duck down in front of him. Because if he does, boy, then they're going to have some problems. Ken Worley back, let's see, he's in 7th right now. Ken Worley up on the high side, trying to hang with that group up on the high side. Roger Wagner up there with them.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a Roger Wagner to stick his nose in the middle there.
Yeah, if they get an opening in there, he just might do that.
I was just waiting to say, he's either going to stick his nose up the middle or he's going to go to the outside with the 37.
Ooh, that was getting close. I think Schweikert led that lap.
Probably, yeah, I believe he probably did. It was pretty close. Tommy Lee back out now in the front again. If that would have been the last lap right there, I believe Schweikert would have won it just by a nose. Tommy Lee gets a pretty good push down the backstretch that time, and going into turn 3 is going to come out on top on this one, I believe, because that inside line is just a tick faster in the turns than the high line. So let's see here, coming to the line, DeAndre Artis trying to push Schweikert. And Tommy Lee's going to lead that lap easily. 5 to go, folks. Stephen Pearson in 9th. Tony DeGennaro 10th. Christopher Perryman way off of the pace back here with another group of guys with Brander in tow. That's good. Thomas got back up with them. Paul Crumry at 13th. Ben Manning working with them in 4th.
Oh, and they're wrecking. Artis is in it. There's a wreck.
Oh. No caution. And we missed it. DeAndre Artis.
Yeah, Roger stuck his nose in the middle there, and it looks like DeAndre come down or something.
We're going to go back real quick and watch this, guys, so give me a minute.
Yeah, Roger stuck his nose like Collins was going to say, and I don't know what happened. I don't know who came up, who came down.
Yeah, Roger right in there. And Roger gets into the back of DeAndre Artis.
But Porter got damaged, Townsend got damaged.
Worley hooked up with Swagger going for the lead.
Man, okay, back up front here.
Porter
Tommy Lee has no help. Nor does Townsend. Everybody's going around Townsend.
Ken Worley in second, Tommy Lee third, Nathan Sedlick fourth.
John's Pleasure is your winner.
Yep, that's gonna end it. What was the caution?
It was in the back going into 3, it looked like.
Oh, yep, right there. Thomas Brander again. Whoa, man, poor Brander has just been beat up today. Okay, so Schweikert will be the winner then. The race will be over. 2 cautions.
That's John's second duel in the last 3 seasons.
Well, we're going to wait until this is official to make sure that it is official. But Stephen, congratulations on winning the first duel. That's pretty awesome, man. It was great to see you guys having so much fun out there, and glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, Rudy, thank you. Thank All Time Racing for helping me out there. Pretty good.
Eric Thomas, thank you for helping in the booth tonight. It was great, man. It was just great to have you guys helping out, calling the shots with me. Now you kind of got your feet wet a little bit, and
thank you for having me. And like I said, we've talked in the past, and I do the broadcasting for the Extreme Motorsports League, so it's nice to get in here with the someone that pretty much is a whole lot better than me, and see how you do it, and kind of gives me tips for when I do theirs.
well, I'm glad I could help. I don't know how much help I was, but...
And when you do stream on YouTube, I have you for auto on my Deepbot. Remember me explaining that one to you? I do have you
on Twitch
to auto host. Yeah.
Yep.
For Twitch. So.
Yep. Yeah, I see that every now and then. I see it. Epidemic hosting your stream.
Right. And I look forward to mixing it up with you and Keene and Hollingsworth if they're going to run the trucks this season. Just watch out for that 13 Cross Game and TV truck.
All right, we will.
Unlucky 13. Here we go.
13's my lucky number, man.
You and a select few.
But yeah, so I look forward to tomorrow night being able to rub fenders with y'all. Reason I wasn't saying anything is because you'll see tomorrow who I'm gonna run with.
All right.
Yeah, and tomorrow night's gonna be a fun one. I think you're just gonna get a little bit of a taste of what you're gonna see next Friday night.
Well, tonight was a little bit of a taste here, just showing the difference between you guys was pretty awesome. Between the 2 different duels.
Yeah, I'm surprised. We went 3 wide there. We were bumping and banging there in that last lap. I'm surprised none of us wrecked. That was pretty good.
Well, I've been watching the IWCR since about midway through y'all season last season, and when I got Roger actually came into one of my streams, Roger Wagner, and that's how I got put into steered in the direction of the IWCR, and watching y'all race is what's made me make my decision to want to run with y'all, because it seems like all y'all know how to clean race, but it's competitive racing, and that's what I want.
Yeah, it's definitely a great league, and it's definitely competitive, especially in these super speedways, as you can tell tonight. And when you put 43 on the cars on this track, it just even gets more fun.
Well, I'm looking forward to next Friday night and actually watching y'all do the 250. And like I said, once again, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night being able to rub fenders with some of you guys that I've been watching.
Alright, well, Rudy, thanks for having me, and I'm gonna
Yes, sir.
get out of here.
All right, well, congratulations, Stephen, and thanks for helping, buddy.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure.
All right, well, John Schweiker going to bring it home tonight, the second duel here at IWCR. And let's see, that puts him in 4th place. Am I correct in that, Thomas?
Yes, Swag will be starting 4th, and Worley will be 6th. So teammates will be starting 4th and 6th. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be the team battle up there in the front. We have all time 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 11th, and we're gonna have web competition racing 4th and 6th, and it's gonna be a fun race next Friday night. It's gonna be teams.
And it looks like Team RPM's going to be pretty close together the whole race, too.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be 3 big teams are going to be there.
All right, well, I'm going to see if I can get Schweikert up in the booth with me here and talk to him. So give me a minute. John Schweikert, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
It's about time I see you in Victory Lane, brother.
It has been far too long, hasn't it?
Oh, man, I'm telling you, you've been on a serious dry spell, I'm telling you. But congratulations on your win tonight. Boy, talk about them last few laps, because it was getting kind of dicey up there.
You know what? That was really intense, but that's a lot of, like, just good driving between everybody there, because we were really close and we were kind of working it back and forth, like the sides of each other's car, and you know, Tommy and Travis were holding their line good. DeAndre was right there working with me really good. It was just really close racing, but it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I'll bet it was. Well, I know we didn't get to talk to Steven very much, but he helped in the booth here in the second duel. But great racing out there, and that puts you starting in the 4th place for next week. Are you happy with that starting place?
Yeah, I'm really happy about that. You know, I kind of been on a sour, dry spell there for a while, and took a break, and I think that it helped, and I'm ready to go racing. This is going to be a lot of fun, man.
Oh yeah, I think sometimes everybody needs just a little bit of an attitude adjustment, and you know, take a little break, get your attitude straightened around, and you'll be ready to go in there and rock and roll with these guys and have some fun. So, but congratulations again, John, and man, we wish you the best of luck next week. Anybody you want to say hello to, and you better say your brother.
Yeah, I'll get to him in just a second, brother. I really want to say thanks a lot to DeAndre. He helped me out huge there. Thanks to Travis earlier there in the race, we were working pretty good. And then a huge shout out to my teammate Ken when that wreck all happened behind me. I mean, he just come up, gave me that shot. We passed Tommy Lee, and then Kosh came out. So thank you guys, the admins, and definitely a shout out to my brother. I'm counting down till June when he gets to come back from Israel. So go Marines, USMC, baby.
Yes, sir. Well, we gave a shout-out to all the armed forces. You guys, the paint schemes were on all the armed forces tonight. So, but we gave a shout-out to everybody out there protecting us and letting us do what we like to do, and that's in here racing, and we can enjoy our freedom. So thank you to all the armed forces, Marines, Navy, Air Force, Army, all of them, National Guard, every one of them. So thank you to all of them. But congratulations again, John, and we'll see you next week, brother.
Thank you, Rudy. Hopefully we get to do this again next week.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, see you, brother.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's run down through the results real quick here of this race. This is the second duel. Schweiker coming home the winner here tonight. Ken Worley second. Great run for Ken Worley, and all the Ken Worley fans weren't in there enjoying this. Wow, what the heck's up with that? Nathan Sedlick in third. Roger Wagner fourth. Great run for Roger. Stephen Pearson fifth. Tony DeGennaro sixth. Jeff Porter seventh. Ben Manning eighth. Paul Crumride ninth. Jason Miller is your top 10. Michael Kinner, him and who the heck was that? Jason Miller, yeah, had got that black flag penalty in which they served, and under the caution they wound up finishing pretty good, 10th and 11th. Christopher Perryman in 12th. Tommy Lee falling back to the 13th. Travis Townsend 14th. And Thomas Brander 15th, and DeAndre Artis rounding out the field in 16th spot. But again, congratulations to the winner of the second duel, John Schweikert, and we will see you next week, folks, for the 250. But don't be a stranger, because tomorrow night is the truck race here at Daytona for IWCR, and we will be covering it here at MaxSpeedTV. So thanks for watching tonight, folks, and stay safe.